Hello creation, hope you're well. I've just written this, well, did I write it? No, I wrote it last night, before I went to bed. It's called Time to Put the Bread In. An internal shift in perspective. What on earth does this fellow mean? I know not of another like this. Is he the only one there's ever been? I don't understand his purpose. At times, I find him confusing. Can't say there's any real predictability. I find it all so bemusing. Sometimes he spaketh, and at others he speaks. Is he one of those hermit-type god-sort freaks? He tells of his stories with unique witty banter, but yet like a pit pony not used to the canter. Quite clever that, isn't it, really? Expressions aplenty to channel the wise, a don of the frown, the glint in the eyes. A masterful creator, expressive I'd say, a force to be reckoned with, aye, yet a lover of play. A donner of garments, flamboyant at times. Not now, I've got my nippies out. Sorry, not sorry. Alright, again. A donner of garments, flamboyant at times, a singer of songs and a rhymer of rhymes, an experimenter of potential to go beyond boundaries, tempered by life and those numerous life foundries. Oh, 'tis good to giggle, to walk around as newly found, but don't forget to wiggle. An internal shift in perspective gives birth to love once more. No more to feel depletion as one was ushered out of the door. Laughing at adversity and ignoring jealous quips. Standing proud for all achieved with hands placed upon one's hips. It has been another passing of some wisdom down the line, where once we all were united as one before the what's mine is mine. Now I feel excitement for the days that lay ahead. We gather our final ingredients for the baker to make the bread. The oven is now to temperature and the mix is nearly ready. We wait, we await, and we await the beautiful clarion call, signalling the time to put the bread in. Yeah, I like that. I think it's fantastic. I love it. What's not to love about creativity? What's not to love about plants, creative art? What's not to love about it? Is it not a reflection of the soul? Maybe. What do I know? End of the day, we can just channel stuff that comes through and what have you. We can, we can think sometimes we're on right course. You're always on right course. Because even then, you can think, well, am I on right course? And you can be questioning. Because things happen. Things happen. We can question, where the mind gets involved. That ego aspect of self, that old 3D way of being, when that arises again, to question things because we're trying new ways of being, of living, of perceiving, and they come with their challenges. It's change. Everybody wants change, but they don't want the hard work that goes through that it takes to get to it, to the new. And that's a big lesson in itself. You've got to be willing to change. You've got to be willing to put the work in. It's no good sitting there and bitching about A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L and M if you're not prepared to you know, you'll never get to the other end of alphabet if you're not prepared to put the work in. Simple as that, really. But it can be difficult. Yes, it can. It's all about perception, I understand that. All of it. But at the end of it, when we've got energies to work through, as you will, with any change, there'll be energies to work through, or to deal with, contend with, adapt to. And this can take time. It can take patience. And we can get frustrated with that change that's happening. We can get frustrated with ourselves. We can get frustrated with others who are only mirroring back to us. You know, just pushing us a little bit more, you know, which is through love and encouragement. But then we can, you know, just there comes a time when, or there may come a time when you just might have to say, look, it's just who I am, it's where I'm at this moment in time. Just be patient with me. You know, this is me. You know. And that's the thing with any change. That's any change, any changes. We may have particular ways of being. And when change is called for, if we are looking for to implement those changes, but we don't quite know how, then because of how we are used to being, then we're open to those changes, but those changes are not going to come without challenges. You know? And sometimes, as has been said, it may well be just a change of perception, but that can be easier said than done. It can indeed. So we persevere, we keep going, we keep trying these little ways forward to move, because everything's is progression. If you're walking down an avenue and you want to get to that avenue, but there's cul-de-sacs left and right, and you'll decide to go into those cul-de-sacs left and right. Eventually you'll get to the end of that avenue. You learn what you will. I have said this once before in one of these videos. You learn all that you can within that cul-de-sac, and then you come out and you continue on your journey. You might go straight across the road and into another one and do that, but eventually you're still moving down that road. So patience really is a virtue. We all need that. You know, if we cannot accept human beings or expressions of consciousness for who they are, and we are trying to force change in any way, shape or form, that can come across as not being. It's one of those, put the boot on the other foot, and maybe, just maybe, you might change your perception of things, you know. Anyway, it's all debatable. We're all working our way down that road, whether we're in a cul-de-sac or out of it. You know, that's what we do. We are expressions of consciousness, all on a journey together. And we really are on it together, whether you see that or not. Through the eyes of creation, you're all equal. No one's above, no one's below. You're all equal in the eyes of creation. And that's it. Anyway, just talking. So I shall get on with me day, and I'll catch you all later. Take care. Bye for now.